So guys, today I'm going to be doing Spider-Man 3, the biggest problem with Spider-Man 3. And that is complete clickbait, you fucking dumbass. This isn't the biggest fucking problem. I just got you to do that to click on the video. Stupid. This is just going to be me complaining. But what will I be complaining about? Of course, my main problem with Spider-Man 3 being there's no real central antagonist. It's kind of flip-flops fucking everywhere. So, get into this. Let's go over the antagonist. Well, villains. I'm going to say villains because I can't pronounce the A word. So first movie, we got Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Very intimidating, very crazy. Willem Dafoe did a great job. He was a central threat. He was a solid threat. He was great. And he fucking died. Then Dr. Octopus, Alfred Molina did a great job. He was he was a tragic villain who got obsessed by his shit or whatever. And then he also fucking died, because God forbid we have a Spider-Man movie where the main villain doesn't fucking die. Okay, so the first villain of Spider-Man 3 is Harry. And Harry, of course, had been set up for literally the past two movies. In the first film, his main goal was to impress his dad, even with Mary Jane. He's like, I'll wear this to impress my dad. My dad's such a great guy. And then, towards the end, when he tells his dad that Peter and MJ always loved, he's just like, oh, and he hugs him and says, love. And he finally got what he wanted. And then his dad fucking dies. And he blames Spider-Man, because Spider-Man didn't fucking explain, left his dead body. Then the second movie, he's so upset about it, but he's like, hey, at least I have Peter. Because at the end of the first movie, he's like, I still have you, Peter. You're my friend. He's so upset that he's with fucking Spider-Man, but it's still his friend Peter. It's like one of his last friends, really. Still has MJ, but mainly Peter. Because he says that Norman saw you as a son. Then, he finds out Peter's Spider-Man. And then also in that film, he finds out that his dad was the Green Goblin. So, obviously, he was going to become the Green Goblin, even though in the movie they call him New Goblin. I don't fucking know why. And then, so at the start of the movie, there's a Broadway play with fucking MJ, and Peter tries to talk to Harry, but he's basically like, fuck off, because he wants to explain it. And then, he shows up, and he's a new goblin, and he looks like a fucking skater, bro. Uh, so I do like the scene, because he's got the wedding ring, so and it's just Peter, it's not Spider-Man. They fight, it's a good fight, and then, so, obviously, good setup, good payoff, and what this movie does every fucking time with its villain is introduce something fucking stupid that just ruins it. And the fucking stupid ass shit they did, he bonks his head and gets amnesia. So now he's just normal Harry. He remembers his dad dies, but he's just like, I'm normal Harry. And he's like this for a solid good fucking part of the movie. He's just, I'm Harry. Being put in a fucking MJ shit, but I'll talk about that later. But the same night that he's fucking almost dies, Sandman becomes the Sandman. And they do a good job introducing him, his daughter, his motivation, how he escaped. And he falls into the reactor and becomes Sandman. And the scene's fucking excellent. It's the best scene in the movie when he like grabs the thing. It's so good. And then so next scene is the fucking this is kind of important. Again, this is Gwen Stacy. She gets fucking saved by Spider-Man. So she basically Spider-Man is winning the fucking key to the city, and then he sees fucking Sandman who's robbing a fucking like truck with money, a money truck. And then they have a good fight scene. I like it. I like how there's sand in his outfit. Feels very Spider-Man-y. But then they do the fucking dumb shit with Sandman. So we can have him interact with Peter, Spider-Man, be like, "Oh, I'm doing this for my daughter," so that's the relatability. Like, no, 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 no. They retcon it where the guy that fucking Spider-Man chased out of the first movie was just his accomplice. He was the one who killed Uncle Ben. Bah, bah, bah. Fucking stupid. So now instead of him doing like, I'm doing this for my daughter, it's, you killed Uncle Ben! The whole fucking move for the rest of the movie. And then the same night that he finds this out, he goes home. Obviously, Mary Jane talks to him because he's upset. He's listening, and then he gets the black suit. And I want to fucking remind you guys that the black suit had, I guess, just been like jacking it in his fucking room for like 30 minutes of the movie at this point. Like, the movie, I think, starts with like Peter and MJ on a web, and then the fucking the goop gets on his bike. It's just been fucking hanging out in his room. It's like now is the time to attach. I get because of the emotions or some shit, but it's so fucking stupid. Just it was just chilling in his room. And then of course, basically the second he gets the black suit, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but I think he does some other stuff, but basically he sees but a Sandman robbing a bank, so he attacks Sandman. He fucking beats the shit out of him. It's actually a pretty good scene. And he fucking kill. I'm saying this in air quotes. He kills Sandman. So the new antagonist that they introduced is fucking gone. So yeah. So again, fucking cool villain with good thing, and then dumbass shit ruins it. And he goes to Aunt May. He's like, Aunt May, guess what? Spider-Man killed Flint Marco. Isn't that cute? And he's like, oh my god, I can't believe dead people don't. Spider-Man doesn't kill people. Blah, blah. He takes off the suit. He's like, oh, this is bad. Makes him evil. Okay, now I gotta get into dumbass Mary Jane shit. So basically, in this movie, Spider-Man's like popping off. Like everybody loves Spider-Man. He wins the Kid City. Well, MJ's fucking getting kicked off fucking Broadway, and her life sucks. And Spider-Man doesn't know this. Well, Peter. So he's like, yeah, I get it. It's so hard. You're on Broadway and shit. And he's trying to propose to her, but it's not working. And she gets pissed because he kissed Gwen as Spider-Man. It's like, no, that was our kiss. And some shit. And then she cheats on him with Harry. And then, fucking Harry sees fucking Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. It's great to see Willem Dafoe. He's like, I remember now. It just comes back because that's how amnesia works. And they had to wait for fucking Sandman to fuck off because they need another villain to keep the plot moving. He's like, attack the heart, like that. So he fucking forces MJ to fucking like break it off with Peter who's trying to propose, and he's crying. And then he talks to Harry. He's like, "Oh, I'm the other guy." And then he eats some fucking pie. He's like, "It's so good." And then fucking Peter looks across and he just winks at him. Butts happens to go by, and then he's just gone. But if you look in the back, you can see a guy looking at the ground. So the game theory is he just dove on the fucking ground, and then Peter's like, ah. He puts back on the black suit. He goes to fucking Harry and he beats the shit out of him. He's like, look at little Goblin Jr. gonna cry. And then he fucking explodes Harry and he fucks off. He just fucks off in the majority of the film. So now the main villain now is fucking black suit emo Bully Maguire, just fucking juggling four women. He got Ursula, he got Betty at the Daily Bugle, he got Gwen, he got Mary Jane. He's just doing crazy ass shit. So doing goofy ass dances. It's dumb, but hell, damn, it's funny. And then, he goes to a club with Gwen to fucking piss off. Not a club, but basically she's working like fucking singing waitress or some shit. He bitch slaps Mary Jane like, I'm evil. So then, of course, I want to compare this to the game. In the fucking game, I just think it's funny. He throws Kingpin out of a fucking window at the top of a fucking skyscraper with the black suit. He's like, oh, I can't believe I did that. And then instead of him punching her, he just gets really snippy. He's like, talk, talk, talk. That's all you do. And then they break up. And he's like, I gotta go to church. And then he goes to the church, and he rips off the fucking suit. And now I gotta talk about fucking Eddie Brock in this movie. I haven't brought him up, but he's been throughout the movie. And how fucking Sam Raimi did not want to put him in this movie. So basically, he's supposed to be basically a bad version of Peter. He's a photographer. He's even dating Gwen. That's why they introduced Gwen again. So that way it can be like Eddie's girl that he likes, even though it's not really like they're dating. It's like they went out for like lunch or coffee or some shit, and he thinks so. And basically, J. Jonah Jameson, both him and Peter want a desk job. Like, you need to get me a picture of Spider-Man being a bad guy. So, of course, he fakes the fucking picture. But he uses one of Peter's pictures, so obviously Peter fucking exposes him because he also wants the desk job. And then he's like, you're trash, Brock. It's supposed to be a fucking gift, but none of my gifts are working. And he's like, oh, oh no, or some shit. I don't fucking. And then he's like, ah, and then fucking, of course, Toby starts going out with Gwen because Gwen knew him from fucking Kurt Connor's class. That pisses off fucking Eddie because he loses his job, he loses his woman, even though it was not his woman. So he goes to church and is like, God, please kill Peter. And it happens to be the exact same fucking church that fucking Peter is with the black suit while he's taking it off. I want to compare this to the animated series. So in the animated series, from a famous episode, I'm going to play the clip.
Get back here, Shocker! Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
There you go. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to edit that in, so I hope you like that fucking clip. I'm going to have to fucking do work, you fucking bitch. So basically, Eddie's there, and he ties up Eddie with webs, who's trying to get pictures, and then when he takes off the black suit, it goes on Eddie, who's tied up below, and it's like, oh, that's why he's here. So it's just so fucking dumb that he just happens to be in the church. Like, why is he even go, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. When he says you're trash, Brock, later on he's like, Peter, you shouldn't do this, please. You'll ruin my life. He's like, you want forgiveness? Get religion. So obviously he would be at the church. It makes sense. I'm so sorry. I fucking forgot about that. Oh my god. So then he gets the black suit and Venom. He becomes Venom. And then he meets up with Sandman, who tries to fucking kill him because he thinks Spider-Man. But he's like, no, let's kill Spider-Man. And of course, their goal is to fucking kidnap fucking Christian Dunst again. Because why the fuck wouldn't they? Because every movie, she has to be the goddamn damsel in distress. She's fucking screaming. Because God forbid Sam Raimi, it's a movie where a woman doesn't fucking scream. Anywho, I use this image because I thought it was funny of Christian Dunst, but it's kind of funny because in the Spider-Man 3 game, there's like, because fucking, I don't get that fucking game. It's fucking as crazy as this movie. There's a gang of just women who dress like that, and they're like under the, it's a whole thing. Okay, so obviously Peter's like, I need help. So he goes to Harry, who, for all we knew, was fucking dead, but he's burned. He's like, fuck you, Peter, fuck off. Fucking exploded me, bitch. And then, but Harry does decide to join. No. See, his fucking butler is like, just comes out, is like, I cleaned your father's wound. There's no doubt that he killed himself. Which, like, how would he know? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's even worse because, like, why the fuck would he not tell Harry when he literally became a goblin, got fucking amnesia, and was just being, like, horrible? He just waits till the fucking perfect time to drop this shit. So obviously they go, Sandman's fucking gigantic. Him and Venom are beating the fuck out of Spider-Man. And then, New Goblin shows up and helps. But, New Goblin gets fucking impaled by his board, which I actually do like. I like how it's like his father died, getting impaled by his board trying to kill Peter, while New Goblin got impaled by his board while saving Peter. So that's pretty cute. And fucking Spider-Man gets into a Venom. He separates Eddie from Venom, and then he's going to kill him. And he's like, no, I need it. And then they both die, because everyone has to fucking die in these movies. But Sandman doesn't, because he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? And then he forgives him. And he fucks off. Like, nothing about his daughter. It's just, oh, I forgive you for killing Ben, which was a dumbass retcon. So, yeah. Then he fucks off. At least he gets to survive. And then they had the sad scene with fucking Peter and MJ. Harry dying, which is sad. But it's just like, there was no fucking central villain. Like, why made the video like this? This is a very fucking ranty video. It saves random, but this is how the fucking movie is. It's just, New Goblin gets introduced, amnesia. Sandman gets introduced, Peter kills him. And New Goblin loses his amnesia, gets fucking exploded. It's just like fucking jumping back, because there's so much shit in this fucking film. Because basically, from what I heard, is Sam Raimi did not want to do Venom, but like you got to do Venom, you got to do Venom, and so he didn't understand the character, and it made the movie. I do enjoy this movie; is very enjoyable and very funny, but damn, it's dumb as hell. And without, I think the problem is no central antagonist to be a main threat. It's just antagonists showing up, they're getting like fucking dumbass shit. And it's not a single antagonist that's like perfect because New Goblin has this fucking amnesia bullshit and the Butler shit that's fucking stupid. Stan Midge just good idea. Oh, but he killed Uncle Ben, and then fucking Eddie Brock is just evil fucking Peter Parker, who's barely like Eddie Brock's in the movie. Venom's barely in the fucking movie. So, yeah. In conclusion, the best superhero film in 2007 was obviously Ghost Rider. That movie's incredible because Nick Cage, baby, Nick fucking Cage.